Welcome back. Jim joins us from the Vigo County Purdue Extension office, and you've got some helpful advice, some educational advice when it comes to your garden and pest management.
Well, Susie, there's a lot of tomatoes that have been planted in the Wabash Valley viewing area, and a lot of folks, year after year, because this disease overwinters in our soil, gets what's called early blight, which is an infection of the lower leaves of the tomato plant. And clients will call me and they'll say, Jim, this will be in July, they'll say, Jim, my tomato plant is green on the top, but it's burned up on the bottom. And that's typically a symptom of early blight, which is a fungal disease. One of the ways we can do prevention is a good mulching around that tomato plant now, not waiting till July, or
right now.
But right now, as soon as that plant's put out, get this mulch around. You can use straw mulch. People always ask me then, you know, as far as one of the first questions, how much is enough? Well, you want enough to where the spores are in the soil, and we want the water or the rainfall to hit the straw and not penetrate the soil and splash up the fungal spores, which are like seeds that then will germinate on the tomato leaves. Grass clippings work great too. Now, grass clippings, there is one qualification. We don't want to use grass clippings that have been treated with a broadleaf weed herbicide. So if someone knows where their grass clippings are coming from, or know that they don't have a lawn service spraying broadleaf herbicide, then those are fine to use and they work great. Now, they're a little bit, you might have to refresh those as opposed to the wheat straw. But again, mulching, newspaper works, any kind of mulch material. The main thing is to make a barrier to prevent the fungal spores from splashing up onto the tomato plant leaves.
And say if you don't, what's going to happen?
Well, you'll probably be calling me later in the summer with a question about early blight.
And will that affect?
Because it hits most of our tomato varieties. It's something that we don't have disease resistance for, basically.
And you're not going to get what you need out of those
plants?
Well,
your plants won't be as productive because they'll lose leaf area, which is the factory to make the sugars that produce the tomato fruit.
Now, is this just for tomatoes?
Well, it's excellent also. We have some other fungal diseases that hit peppers. Mulch works great. It provides habitat for beneficial insects, so it has an opportunity there for the beneficials to grow and develop. It also conserves moisture. Not an issue right now, but as we look ahead into the hot summer, there'll be a potential there where we'll need to conserve what rains we get, and mulch does a great job with that.
I learned something today. We planted our garden about a couple weeks ago, and it looks like we've got to mulch around them.
Get those tomatoes mulched.
Got to protect the tomatoes. Thank you so much, Jim. And if you have any questions or if you would like to discuss this further with Jim, give him a call at the Vigo County Purdue Extension office at 812-462-3371. Always great to see you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.